Well, let me answer that question with a question. What is reality? Do you know what reality means? Most of us believe that reality is what our five senses can detect and make our conscious mind to react to. Not true. The real definition of reality, and you might not have heard this before, is the ability to have an experience in the physical or the spiritual plane that is congruent with a person's desires and dreams. Let's take some examples. Someone named Thomas Edison thought about a technology to create light out of physical matter. And that dream and desire matured into the reality of the incandescent light bulb. Someone by the name of Henry Ford thought about a machine that would carry people from one place to another without any physical effort. And hence came the automobile into physical reality. If you are in a relationship, you believed that you could attract that man or woman into your life. You thought about the need to have that relationship. And there you go. That person showed up in your physical reality. So yes, thoughts are things. And when that thought becomes a belief and a burning desire, anybody can achieve anything they want to be, do, or have, show up in their physical reality. So there is no question that we create our own reality. However, the problem is that most people unquestionably adopt other people's reality as their own, even though that adoption causes grief and pain. Let's say you want to go buy a house, a new house, and you meet the builder, and the builder asks you to choose from plan A, B, or C. Those plans are the builder's reality, his architect's reality, not necessarily yours. But then, since you think you don't have a choice, even though your inner being does not like any of those plans, you agree to choose one that is closest to what you're looking for. In this manner, you compromise. The general masses compromise with their own reality and adopt someone else's, suffering in silence all the time. This is incongruent with what we really want. And hence, we developed a sense of lack and deprivation. If you shifted your thoughts and decided to design and architect your own home, now you have created your own reality, and you will be at complete peace and harmony. When you have complete peace and harmony, you become self-sufficient, and there is no more conflict. So one of the primary goals of the Deliberate Creative Project is to introduce people to some basic tools to enable them to create their own reality and become self-sufficient. I'm glad you asked that question, and the simple answer is no. You already know the what from those self-development gurus. There was a movie called The Secret, which popularized the concept of the law of attraction, and it sold millions of copies worldwide. It is a great movie, and if you have not watched it, I would recommend you do watch it. It does a wonderful job of describing the results possible when someone deliberately applies the law of attraction. However, the how is completely left out. Think about The Secret and what the self-development gurus teach in their 5-figure seminars and training courses as a carrot that pulls gullible people in with what is possible. But they never reveal the how. Either they don't know or they just don't want to share. I tend to believe it is the former. All these self-development gurus made money by selling their content. They did not get rich before they started teaching what they're teaching. They made their millions by selling their content of rehashed material. And people are just buying that content in the hordes. Deliberate Creator is a very delicate project. While I cannot and do not want to reveal all of the advanced techniques of the how in public and give ideas to the self-development gurus to start another stream of rehashed and adopted content with their cocktail version of the truth, I do want to reveal some of the basic techniques that can be leveraged to train your mind to have, be, or do anything you want. I know this will grind against the egos of some of those gurus. Not that it matters to me. And there will be some negative propaganda against this project. But what I will reveal is the real truth. And this information is not found anywhere outside the circles of a very special organization of super successful 30 self-made billionaires with a capital B worldwide that I'm a part of. As I said, this information cannot fall in the wrong hands, or people will end up with more self-styled cocktail content from some of these gurus. Some advanced techniques will not be revealed in public, as I am bound and loyal to the code of confidentiality to reveal such information to non-members. However, I will reveal some basic techniques though, which are the foundation of all the advanced techniques that I'm referring to. And these basic techniques will be eye-openers in their own right. When the audience of this project begins to apply these basic techniques, they will, not may, they will see changes showing up in their lives. This project is meant to encourage people to take Deliberate Creator seriously and really read between the lines on what they watch and listen to. Some of the techniques that will be embedded, and these techniques or these messages will not register with someone who's not serious about this. So if someone is serious and they adopt these basic techniques, apply them in their lives, and now they feel the hunger to learn the advanced techniques that will significantly increase the certainty of creation of the desired reality of that person and hasten the creation process, they can reach out to me, and I will consider inviting them into this organization that I'm a part of. The goal is to encourage people to believe that they are not powerless. They do not have to accept what life has dealt with them. They do not have to subscribe to the dictates of luck and destiny. These concepts are unreal. They don't exist. There is no writing on the wall. There is nobody there to judge you. There is nobody there to tell you how to live your life. You can create your own reality. So the Deliberate Creator Project will reveal the powers within them that lie dormant to be, do, or have anything they want. Well, that's a great question. There will be peace and harmony in the world if everyone knows the content that the Deliberate Creator would reveal. The most unfortunate part of this is there are people in positions of power and authority all over the world that do not endorse to such empowerment because they fear about losing their competitive edge. The techniques that I refer to are nothing new. They have been around for centuries and found in ancient scriptures. And today they are restricted to the circles of the elite class and the secret societies. The last time in modern human history an attempt was made to reveal this information to the general masses, it was met with severe opposition from some of the parasitical elite class of people. A famous industrialist, and if I say the name, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to say that in public. So this famous industrialist confiscated all copies of the published work, burned them down, and threatened the author and the publisher to stop publishing any more copies, let alone distribute them to the general masses. And he said something very interesting. He said that if people came to know about this information and started to apply them in their lives, there would be nobody left to work in his factories. Go figure that out. This is how the parasitical elite has kept the masses under powerless domination. I have actually seen this happen to me recently, which is actually the reason why the concept of the deliberate creator was born. When I reached out to some of these wealthy business owners, internet marketing gurus, to help me spread the word to their organizations or to their email lists, they did not respond to my queries, or they simply said no. You see, there are people who don't want the masses to know some of these secrets. Because when everyone becomes self-sufficient while they are creating their reality, there will be parity in the world. There will not be anybody left to dominate. Because everybody is self-sufficient and nobody has any conflict. I see that as a positive and a natural reason for our existence, don't you? Hence the deliberate creator concept was born. There are some people who are short-sighted and focused exclusively on their own prosperity, and they don't care about what is happening on around the world. They don't care about what is going to happen to our next generation. And these people consider that parity that I refer to as a threat to their existence. I appreciate that. We have to save this human race collectively. And the only way to do this, as is the goal of the Deliberate Creator Project and the goal of the organization that I represent, is to empower people with the knowledge that they have all the tools they need to create surefire success on any project that they embark on. And those tools are within their own being, within their physical body and energy field. I look forward to having loads of fun with this project and will rejoice on every opportunity that the Deliberate Creator Project gets to change a life, one life at a time. I thank you for having me in this interview, and let's go ahead and restore the glory of the human species, shall we?